And we're back, guys, with part 2 of Rogue Actions. We're filming this on Friday. Our boy Cubs is heading off for a lovely little romantic getaway with Mrs. Cubs. So we're filming it a few days early. But I tell you what, you never mess with the missus. There's some advice for you straight up. If you're brand new to this channel, smash that red button. Super, super important to help us grow this awesome channel. Now, Cubs, we had a great little chat on the other side. The video is below. Of course, the link is below for that video. Really, really great conversation. Thoroughly enjoyed it, as always. But, dude, we need to talk about these division changes. We haven't had a chat about this yet between the two of us. Now, again, we alluded to a few things we saw, and I know that you were hoping for some changes specifically around the fleets in some of those divisions, those mid and lower tier divisions, and I don't think we saw that, did we?
Well, they changed, I think, what was necessary, and that was that they were having it where some people were placing now less teams. A lot of people were placing less fleets, and some people were even placing less character teams, which to me made no sense. It should at least be a lateral move. But then it looks like they expanded how many people are placing 2 fleets, if I understand right, all the way down to Division 7?
Yeah, that's right. Division 7. 2 fleets to Division 7.
And those people weren't placing 2, right?
Brutal.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit brutal for me where I'm at in Division 3 is where I'm heading now. So a little bit confused by that decision. I feel like there's just not enough fleets in the game, and especially at that point in the game, you don't really have very many farmed probably. But yeah, I don't know. But other than that, I feel like the changes are pretty positive.
Yeah. Overall, I think that it's time for the fat rosters to shine, Cubs. I think especially at the higher end. Those like myself that have been farming a heck of a lot of characters, and we've been challenged for a long time now for these guys with these nice little tight, little tuned, little buffed up rosters with very, very skinny bottoms. I might struggle a bit with some roster depth now going forward, so it's time for the fat boys to step up and have some fun.
Yeah, and I do believe that matchmaking is changing.
Sorry?
I do believe matchmaking is changing too.
It is, and I'm very happy with that. I think this is something we've been talking about for about, a year?
Yeah.
The two of us, I think. It's been easy, a 12-month conversation between the two of us about the matchmaking, and they've got it right. They really have got it right. We're finally going to match up to those people that we should be matching up to. I see that as a really, real positive, because we're not going to get these crazy 1 mil GP differentials and things like that where, it certainly makes it a little bit more difficult when you go up against these tuned rosters sometimes, yeah?
Yeah, this is really going to benefit people who haven't just farmed the very, very tippy top of their rosters, right? It's going to require a little more depth for you to compete, and I think that's the way the game should be played right now. So, I think people like your boy Bus might struggle.
Yeah, a lot of the bus style accounts I think will really find it difficult. The ones that have, again, all the goodies at the top end and then nothing underneath it. They're going to really struggle because they won't have that depth. They'll be, obviously, once you break through those guys, then you'll be able to roll through pretty quick after that because they won't have much behind it. So it'll be really, really interesting to see how it plays out. I really am excited about it. I think it makes it more of a level playing field. There's no doubt.
Yeah,
which I think was something that we were quite unhappy with. And the brackets, I see them are around the same. I think, as I said, Division 7, setting 2 fleets, I just see that as a bit of a kick in the, the cojones. I really do.
The
cojones?
Just don't
think. Yep. I just think it's kick in the nuts. All right, there we go. That's the Australian way, right? So I think that's a bit harsh. I think at that level, you're going to struggle to have 4 fleets available to you. As far as ships, and I just don't see that as a positive. I think that's a bit harsh. So
I'm with you.
Sorry, Cubs?
I said I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah. So again, I think maybe if they tweak that a couple of divisions up, I think that would be maybe the only thing that I would be talking about.
Yeah.
Looking at changing, but that would be probably about it. But anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Are you happy with the matchmaking? Is it better? Is it worse? Are there things you prefer? You're happy with the ships down in the lower divisions? Let us know. Feedback. Let us know what you think and what should be done, if anything, at all to change that and make it better. We talked again on my video as well how I personally would have liked to have waited till 5v5. You're happy with 3v3 Cubs. Again,
Yeah.
you know, you just like the theory crafting component, and it just it makes it more of a challenge.
Yeah, I like how different it is, and I mean, I respect how other people feel about 3v3. I know that there's some strong feelings about it. Some people think it's terrible, worthless, blah blah blah. I've always loved how different it is, and even though a lot of times the unpredictability of 3v3 causes me to lose, like I'm okay with that. I'm here for fun, you know, and so I enjoy how different 3v3 feels and how much it keeps me on my toes, and how, you know, it's just. I think it's a great game mode personally, so I'm okay with them doing it here.
That's fair. That's fair. Absolutely. Let's move on to the next topic, Cubs. Let's get down to it. And the next topic today is we've had, it's getting near the end of the month. We're having some packs dropping left, right, and center at the moment. I don't know if you've seen that or not. This is obviously Friday. We've had relic packs drop, had a few other packs drop, and one in particular that piqued my interest, and I'm not going to lie, might have piqued my wallet as well, is the new mods 2.0 relic materials, the slicing mats. Now, are we going to see this more often, or is this going to be a very rare occurrence, Cubs, in your opinion, seeing that type of pack?
I think we'll see it more, probably, because I feel like it was a pack that a lot of people probably bought. And here's how I kind of gauge this. This is probably not the best gauge. This is purely anecdotal and not science-based at all. But kind of my assumption is if the pack is something that really tempts me, then whales are buying it for sure. Because I'm really picky with my spending. And when I saw that pack, I was like, ooh, should I not? Like, I was really close. I have not pulled the trigger yet, personally, but I think it's a good deal. And something that a lot of people are probably going to jump on. And so when that's the case, they're probably going to want to bring it out again.
Yeah, I think that one thing that has really improved the game and the mods specifically is these new materials. I think they've been a real bonus. I like how you've been able to improve the mods that have been missing a bit of speed, missing a bit of crit chance, potency, whatever you're looking for to improve the mod on your character and their roster. I think that that's been a real positive to making those not quite right or, mid-tier mods something really, really special. And I've had some really good bumps myself with those materials. And I think that the more we see that type of material, the better across our roster for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think it's the way to go. And again, I like how we're seeing it in Conquest. We're gonna. What I like is what was driving me mad is that you get 1 or 2 bumps in a galactic challenge, and then that's it. For like another 4 or 5 days. Like you kind of want to get 4 or 5 at once, don't you? Like you want to really sink your teeth in while you're getting there mucking around with mods, knock out a heap at once, and I think that that's a good thing too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So I couldn't agree more.
The same.
So
you get a fair bit of that with the Conquest, and I think that's exactly the same reason. Knocking out 3 or 4 bumped up mods at once, I think, is a bonus. It's a lot more fun that way, for sure.
Yep. Bring on the mod packs. More. Yeah.
Now, also, still with the packs. Now, we've seen a couple of packs come in, the $10 packs, the lowest sort of grade ones, the ones for topping up, material at the lower end of people's rosters or getting that particular gear. I see a few of these packs, a pretty good value, Cubs, but secondly, I like what they're doing, throwing, the little packs out there, nothing ridiculous. I know
these
a
are
lot
my
of other
favorite
games do these styles of packs as well, and I think we definitely need to see more of these for the lower and mid-tier players as well. Do you agree with that, or are you just happy with the bigger ones?
No. The little ones are the ones that I consistently buy personally. I don't like dropping $100 at once. I don't. It just feels like too much to me. Like if I'm going to spend $100 on, like I'd rather go buy a new pair of shoes, kind of thing. But $10 is like that's a Big Mac meal. I could do $10. I'll eat at home today, kind of thing. I don't eat Big Macs. I don't know why I use that as an example. It's like
a couple of cups of coffee.
It's like a double animal style with fries and a drink.
Yeah,
you don't even know what that means.
Spend money on worse. You could be, doing stuff like buying hot sauce and stuff with that kind of money.
Gosh.
You could be doing that, right?
My sphincter just tightened.
Well, that'll be the first in a few days, not going to lie. Anyway, never mind. Let's move on from that conversation. Guys, let us know. You like the packs lately, the smaller ones? Happy with those? Do you like the mod packs? Do you want to see more of those? Love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Let us know. That would be great.
Viewers choice me. Let's go.
Sorry?
I said viewers choice me. I'm ready.
Viewers' choice? Okay, we're down to it. The viewers' choice question this week, guys. For those that don't know, if you go to our server, the link is below. If you jump into the Discord server, the Heinzie Discord server down there, there is a channel in there called Rogue Actions Topics. Pretty simple. Pop your question in there. If it's a great question, we'll ask it. If it's not a good question, we won't ask it. It's that bloody simple. So, guys, get them in there. And thank you so much. We've got our boys' question this week from Ultron. Ultron Bots giving us a question this week, so thank you so much for your question. We really, really appreciate it. Keep them coming, guys. You ready for this one? It is a Conquest one. It's a Conquest question, and the question is, will we get ship nodes added to the Conquest in future?
Yes.
We will?
I think so.
You think we will?
I think it'll be a while, though. Because here's what happens. This is kind of my observation with CG, all right? You ready for this? Is they drop a game mode, they're like, this is so customizable. We could change so much with this. It's going to be very versatile. We're going to, it's never going to be the same thing over again. And then they change little things, right? So adding ships is going to be a big change. That would be like a rework of Conquest kind of change. But what we've seen with Galactic Challenges and with Conquest specifically is they're tweaking things, but they're really not changing a lot. Like, for example, we didn't see any new feats, right, for the new Conquest. We just saw new bosses. That was basically it. And a few quality of life improvements. Now, I'm not complaining because I actually love Conquest. I think they nailed the game mode. But it doesn't seem like they are really making big changes on a regular basis. It's just little small tweaks mostly.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I can certainly see it coming for a few reasons. We know that they mentioned in the latest posts from CG, the developer post, that there is a shipload of content coming. I think that's another trigger to say, okay, we're going to get hopefully a bit of an overhaul when it comes to ships, but that would make sense to obviously bring it in to Conquest at that same time when they're revamping ships or whatever the heck they're doing, or where they're just bringing us the Bad Batch ship. Who knows? We'll see. But I believe that it's only a matter of time before, yes, they do bring it in. There is the versatility there. I would personally love, not on a ship perspective, it would be great if you can not give us a feat that you need to reduce a ridiculous amount of turn meter when all the characters are turn meter immune. That would be great if we could remove that, please. That would be amazing. It's certainly been a lot of fun. How are you traveling with your Conquest so far? Because at the moment of recording this, we're probably about 4 days in? Is it 5 days in? Off the top of my head?
I almost have my red crate already.
Good boy. Well done. Well done.
I probably could have it by now.
Have you found it more challenging?
No. Honestly, I feel like this time has been just the same as last time for me.
Oh, really? See, I've found it a lot more challenging this time.
Well, you gotta get good, Heinzie.
Get Cubs straight up. There we go.
Maybe it's been a bit harder. I don't know. I haven't noticed. Maybe you're just getting different teams than me. I've even been targeting the harder teams sometimes, especially in the earlier phases, because I've realized, like, I go back to Conquest for the week. Usually it takes me a week to get my red crate, and then for the next week, I'll record B-roll footage for my channel or do testing. And I'm like, I don't want to test against Ewoks. I don't want to test against I want to test against the Darth Revans, the gases. And so I'm kind of like deliberately targeting those teams as a result.
I like it. No, absolutely. I've really enjoyed it. The data discs, have you had fun with those, or have you sort of not worried about them too much this time around?
I'm underwhelmed with the new data discs. I don't think they brought anything that was really that inspiring. The Entrenched is the main one that I'm using, which gives you the protection up, and I like it. I want them. I'd really like to see them get more creative with data discs. I feel like the deployable cooling systems was an example of something that was really creative and really fun. And I understand why they're not letting it stick around. I get that it cheeses things too much. But I'd love to see them, get more creative with things and bring out something that's on a similar level of creativity. We talked about, was it you and me that talked about this, where we thought it'd be cool if you could have like, troopers landing plague and, Jedi landing fear and like all these little things like that could just make things so different.
Yep. No, I agree. Having a Jedi with an insta kill, something like that, it would just be a lot of fun. It really would. Like
or an unaligned force user.
I mean, there's so many different things we could do. It would be great for sure.
What if we had an unaligned force user with an insta kill?
What, you mean like Ray? Oops, too soon. Anyway, let's move along from that one. But look, I'm at this stage. I'm only about three Viagra tablets away from the red crate. I've got a couple of feats to go. I've done up to Sector 5. So I have found it a little bit more challenging, but I haven't not liked it. The thing with cooling system is, yes, it cheesed it. We know that. But one thing it did bring, and I think we both agree, Cubs, it was an element of fun. And I think that we have to be careful with Conquest, not making it feel like too much of a grind. You want it to be a challenge, no doubt. But you still want it to be a little bit of fun and doing things in that type of event that you wouldn't do anywhere else. And that's what I liked about it myself, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's Galactic Challenge and then Conquest, which is just fun. Right. But I got to ask, you mentioned you were 3 Viagra tablets away. Is that what you said?
Yeah, those purple key cards. I call them Viagra tablets, the blue ones.
Don't you just have some lying around in your house you could use?
No, I don't, because I don't need that type of I'm a machine. Just ask Mrs. H.
I will ask her. I have a feeling she's got the blue pills at the ready for you.
You're not packing any in your bags for your little romantic getaway at the time of recording this?
Yeah, you know it.
Whatever it takes, guys. Whatever it takes. Oh, it's classic. Let us know in the comments below, guys. Let us know. Do you want the ships in those nodes? Would you like that? I'm personally can't wait. I think we need a ship overhaul. I just, that ship load really triggered me to hoping that we're going to get a really cool overhaul with ships. And I'd love to see them in the nodes. I really, really would. It would be great. So, Cubs, as always, my friend, thank you so much for joining us. It's awesome. Have a great few days. I assume you're going for a few days. Is that right? You're off for a few days?
Yes, sir. Yep. So
happy anniversary, good sir.
You guys, for Twitch streams, you'll still see me on the normal schedule. Just Monday I'll miss in the morning, but I'll try to get there at night.
Fantastic. There you go. Catch him. You know where to find him, guys. You will be there. You should be there. Get after it. Have a ball. Have a great week. Get ready for some 3v3 GAC craziness with some more teams and all sorts of crazy shit. Let's bring it on. Love you guys. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. Mwah.